Welcome to the second episode of All Makeup Brushes Explained, and today we will be talking about a spoolie. This brush is very often overlooked, and today we will fix that. We'll take a look at all possible applications of this little brush, and trust me, it's much more useful than you think. Hello YouTube, my name is Vesta and I'm a student in the Beauty Academy working towards my professional certification as a makeup artist. Here on this channel I share what I learned, my mistakes, observations and hopefully progress. Stay with me if you would like to see if I can become a real professional. I would say that a spoolie has three types of applications. The first one is eyebrows, eyelashes and correcting your errors. Let's start with eyebrows. The most obvious thing that you can do with a spoolie is starting to brush your eyebrows before filling them with a pencil or eyeshadow, which I actually recommend doing every time. But let's see what else we can do with it. For that, I will take a pencil today and I will fill in my eyebrows quickly and then we'll talk what we can do further. Alright, I'm done with my pencil, but apparently I made a mistake. I filled in way too much of pencil here, so it doesn't look good. We need to remove it. Instead of taking micellar water and erasing everything you did, you can take a spoolie and start carefully brushing the area where you did a bit too much. And you start just brushing it very, very carefully. Make sure you don't press it against your skin. Don't rub your skin too much because we always take care of the skin. And look how much softer it looks now. I will do the same thing over here in the corner. This is how you get soft, nice eyebrows. Next thing we do with the spoolie is, of course, we style our eyebrows. Once we've done with the shape, with the filling it with color, I will take now the wax for eyebrows. Mine is transparent. Actually, it smells very nicely. I will just scoop a little bit. And I will dip my spoolie all the way around. It's important to stop and not to overload your brush with product. So now I'm actually removing it a little bit, making sure it's distributed evenly across the brush. And I will show you three ways how you can style your eyebrows. The first one is just styling them towards from the center of the face towards the edge of the face. This is normally, with most eyebrows, this is the normal direction where the eyebrows grow. So this is the most natural effect. You can pull them up a little bit. This way you lift up your eyes, you open up your gaze a little bit, and this technique often used in a little bit more mature makeup. But if you want something more avant-garde, something rebellious, maybe very youngish, go all in up, like pretty much like this. Don't be afraid to go all the way inside the eyebrow. Brush it up. After this, you might want to add a little bit of pencil on the bottom of the eyebrow to have a very defined line. I'll do the same on my other one. Actually, I will keep it up this time because it looks really, really fun. This type of eyebrows is especially fun and works really well for cosplay. A lot of characters have really heavy eyebrows, and this is exactly how you replicate that. Well, we're done with eyebrows. Now let's go to the lashes. With the lashes, it's such a not obvious thing to do to brush your eyelashes every time before you apply mascara. And I've really never done it before, but I got this tip from my teacher at the Beauty Academy, so now I just do it every time. And not at the beginning of the makeup, I do it exactly before applying mascara. So you want to do this first, then you use eye curler if you actually use it. I don't need it right now because I did chemical lift. Leave me a note in the comment if you would like to see how to apply this technique at home. I do it myself. I don't go to a salon. It's actually pretty simple, and I will record the video on the topic. So I just did that. I'll take my mascara and we'll see how better it looks with this technique. You will see that there will be so much less clumps in the mascara and your eyelashes will be more separated. So it is already really much better, but you can take the spoolie again, and this time I will take a single-use one because I don't want to wash, because this one is a real tool and I don't want to wash it later. I mean, I will, but it won't be as dirty. So while the mascara is still not dry, you brush it again, and this way you get the most natural look possible. And if you want another layer of mascara, of course you can put it. You can put more for more dramatic look. Just wait until it dries and repeat. I'll do the same on my second eye. And with the spoolie, you can go from the bottom and you can go from the top, whichever is better for you and for particular situation. Now I will do my lower lashes. I made a mistake and now the mascara is all underneath my eye, which I worked so much to color correct, but just let's leave it as it is for now and see what we can do with it a little bit later. Also with this tool, you can direct your eyelashes to where you want them to be. Basically, there are two ways. You can either brush them straight up, or my favorite way is to brush them a little bit to the outer side, outer corner of the eye for the more dramatic and foxy look. So you can see that this eye, the eyelashes, they are directing a little bit to this side, when on this eye it's all straight. Now let's talk about the third way to use this little brush. But before we begin, I must warn you that usually the bristles of this brush, they are pretty harsh. So every time they touch your skin, you should be extremely careful not to hurt yourself, not to scratch yourself, especially when you're doing anything around the eyes. That being said, let's fix what we have under the eye. Remember how I left mascara marks underneath? And instead of erasing the whole under eye area, and I have quite a lot of product there right now, I just take a clean spoolie and with the tip of the brush, very, very slightly and carefully, when it's already dry, I just erase the mascara. Perfect. Everything is fixed now. And we didn't even have to reapply anything underneath. And the last, not so obvious application of our tiny brush is actually styling your hair. I won't be doing it for real this time, but I'm pretty sure you'll understand what I mean. Again, you can take wax. In my case, it's wax for eyebrows, but it can be special wax for the hair. I just don't have it. Once you cover the spoolie with a product, for example, you are wearing a high ponytail and you have some baby hair sticking all over, you just brush it all with the wax or the gel, whatever product you have, so it stays in place just like your eyebrows. Now let's very quickly talk about the most common mistakes that people do with this brush. The first one is not cleaning it or not cleaning it properly, usually because this brush works and touches liquid or even wax products for eyebrows or mascara. It needs really more soap, really more product to wash everything off. So how we actually wash it? We make sure the soap goes all the way around the brush. Then with our fingers, we do this a few times and you will see how dirty your hands will become right away. You wash it under running warm water, lukewarm water, and repeat. You repeat this procedure as many times as needed until you feel with your fingers that the brush is really clean. Advice number 2 is be very gentle towards your face. That means do not, especially when it comes to eyelashes, do not rub it like this. You might break your eyelashes, especially when mascara is starting to dry. This is when your eyelashes are most brittle. So please be gentle. Do it very lightly. My last advice will be about just being observant about your work with this brush, because honestly, it's a brush that feels very nice towards your eyebrows, and sometimes you can just stay in this meditative process just doing this when you are actually softening the edges of the eyebrows. This way you can just brush out all the product that you applied to your eyebrows, and you'll have to do it all over again. That was it for the episode about makeup brushes. Please consider subscribing if you would like to see the next episode. I'm not sure which brush it will be. Probably it will be the powder brush or the mysterious foundation brush. There are so many misconceptions with that one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.